why you should go to the airport immediately and move to South America. So today I'm going to break down exactly what are the reasons that you need to improve your life by coming to South America. So let's just get started right away here. So what are you leaving behind? Well, number one, long and cold winters. Canada, I'm from Canada originally. It's got some of the longest and coldest winters, and after a while, you get bored of it. Snow is nice, going into the mountains is nice, but you don't really practically want to be doing that 7 months of the year. High inflation is the next one. Inflation in the recent years has been getting out of hand in a lot of parts of North America, and a lot of people just can't keep up with it. Unfortunately, that's the reality of it. Next, high regulations. And then if you try to get out of it by opening up a business or trying to find ways to make more money, then you could be dealt with these as headwinds in your home country. And then after that, then you have the high taxes you got to pay. People are paying upwards of 50+% in Canada, Europe, and United States. Is that something you want to keep doing the rest of your life? And then furthermore, there's geopolitical risks. So especially in Europe right now, you have a conflict. It could escalate, hopefully not, hopefully it gets resolved, but hey, you never know, and you should be prepared for whatever outcome happens. And then poisonous food supply. This is a huge one. Like, people are very sick, especially in the US, but food supply is not much different in Canada. Europe, I think, is a little bit better. But still, you want to be close to the food source, and you want to be able to get the right foods in you that you need, and you want them to clean. In Canada, US, use so much chemicals, and then that also contributes to high blood pressure. People are not generally happy up in these places. So let's compare it to Paraguay. What are you getting? Now you're getting sunshine. You're getting a lower cost of living. So your blood pressure just automatically lowers from those two things. Westerner friendly environment. Here you can very easily make the transition down here. It's not a hard country to get adapted to. Low taxes. So then that even helps more with finances. Lower cost of living and low taxes. Two huge pluses there. And then this is a great place to come down and work on your business. If you wanted to maybe stop working your job and build your own business, what a better place to do it than Paraguay, where you can reduce costs so you have a longer time that you can do it without making money, and just an environment where there's more entrepreneurs and people are thinking that way. Great place to connect with certain people too. Healthier lifestyle, that comes in with the food not being poisoned here, and getting sunshine and the great gyms. And then you get top tier restaurants and steaks. So there is so many different restaurants and steakhouses that you can find in Ascension. And for me, I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I've stayed down here for so long. Because it just never disappoints. You go out with your friends and you get steaks and you pay the bill at the end and you don't stress about it. It's no problem down here. So then, just to give you guys a bit more comparison, what is the real difference in the cost of living here? So Paraguay, 2K in Paraguay is equivalent to 10K in Los Angeles. So here's the stats from one website I pulled up. And basically it's a quarter the price here in Paraguay. But that's just going off of the raw data. But then this isn't accounting necessarily for things like tipping or other fees, maybe insurance or different things that, that cost a lot of money and that continue going up. Paraguay, that stuff's not so required. No tipping culture. Now there is, restaurants, they will ask for a tip, but it's not really expected. Some people give it, some people don't. I always like to give it, but that's totally up to you. No hidden fees. America is, everywhere wants a tip, and this is just a commonplace now. And then not only that, but then if you want a car, you have the high insurance payment or just different things. You just find hidden fees all over the place. High utility costs, for example. And then the last one is affordable healthcare. You get sick here in Paraguay, you need to visit the doctor, maybe you pay him $30 for a visit. You need bloods taken, maybe $100 for a full panel of bloods. MRIs, maybe $100. And you get it right away. You don't have to wait here. So what are you going to bring when you come down to Paraguay? Well, you're going to want to have a credit card with 0% foreign transaction fees. That's something I wish I had before I came down here. Just nice not to have to pay that, but you can totally survive without that here. If you can get a $0 ATM fee debit card, that would be very good when you're pulling out cash from the ATM. You can really live, like do most of your expenses on the credit card, but some things you need cash, maybe paying rent and things like that. Amazon specialty items, so anything you know you're going to want to order from Amazon, better just to order it now and then bring it with you. It costs a little bit of money a little bit extra to ship things down here. And then a laptop, I say that because technology is a little bit more expensive here in Paraguay. For Latin America, it's actually very cheap, but it's still not as cheap as Canada or US, for example. It's actually probably cheaper though than Europe. And then documents for residency. So I'll go over that in just a moment. And then a plan. So if you would like, at the end of this, you can go ahead and click the link down below and I will help you individually with a plan for how to come down to Paraguay. So let's see here, documents. So these are the documents you're going to need to take. So this is so that you can stay in Paraguay. You can come once and you can just stay as long as you want, or you can check it out, do the residency process, go back. It's flexible, but I recommend doing this while this opportunity is still available. So you just need your birth certificate, criminal background check, a marriage certificate if you're married, and then you just need to apostille all the documents. And again, if you'd like more help with that, just book a call. And so then you book your flight. So if you have all that to put together, book your flight. It's a little bit of a long flight, so just to prepare yourself for it, about 10 hours from the US and 11 hours from Europe. And then you can choose a place to stay. So Paraguay's got a lot of cool options. You see this one's got a nice pool. This one's close to the shopping center. This building's got a sauna. And then here's another nice option with a good balcony. Also close to the luxury shopping center. And the malls here are really great, by the way, I should mention. And once you're down here, then you brought all that stuff, then you will visit Paraguayan immigration. And what that will do is once you have this card here, then you will be able to stay in Paraguay as long as you want. And then you'll be able to receive your documents about 2 to 3 months after. And then you get to live your life in Paraguay and enjoy the benefits. So once you have the cedula, then you can do all these things much easier. Live the good life in Paraguay. I mean, you can start living it right away just coming down here. But then you have a lot of added benefits doing the residency process. Plus, you get to live it ongoing. So if you guys have any questions or would like to book a call, feel free in the link down below. And I'm having a ton of fun doing this, guys. This is something that really helped me in my life coming down to Paraguay. And I hope to help some of you come down here soon as well.